I am Dan Spizuco. I am a singer-songwriter. I do more like a psyche, artsy, proggy kind of stuff. So I guess not like the typical stuff you might hear from singer-songwriters.
Take me to the sea, it's the only place I wanna be. Take me to the shore, because I can't take it anymore.
The current Bandcamp I use, which is just my name followed by .bandcamp.com, I started after I graduated high school. I had an old Bandcamp page that I used in high school with a lot of stuff on it. I decided, you know what, I go to college, I want to start fresh. So I did. I had the page up for a while, kind of a while before I really uploaded anything, which was around almost a year ago today, actually. I uploaded my first single. Let's see. I have the one single, I have 3 EPs, 5 albums, 2 covers EPs, a collection of outtakes, and just this other thing I don't really know what to call it, kind of. But yeah, I have a lot, or at least things often. Sometimes it's other songs, sometimes just phrases, words and phrases that pop in my head, melodies or stuff. I come to these practice rooms in Wilson Hall, like a lot. I write a lot of stuff there. This is the computer lab downstairs. I think of a lot of stuff, and occasionally I write on guitar in my room. Of mine, I don't perform my own stuff that often. I'm more of like a studio guy than like a live person. I've written a few songs more recently that I think are better for performing live, but I don't know, I really just haven't performed that much live, so I'm afraid I don't really know if I can give much of an answer to that. I'd like to, I just have to figure out kind of how to rearrange my songs. They're very there's a lot of layers to them that I feel like playing them live would be a bit of a challenge, but it would be a challenge worth taking. I just need to find the right people. I would say definitely do something that's comfortable for you, and also kind of find your own niche. Your goal should be so that like, if you present someone with material that is yours, they can provide maybe at least like a handful of artists that it might sound like. Maybe they'll say they can't think of anyone that sounds like, it just sounds unique or whatever. You don't want to sound too much like other people. You want to sound like enough of like a blend of existing styles or kind of your own thing going on. You want to just, you don't like, if I were to listen to like let's say you put out like a single or whatever, I should be able to come away from it and I can, hold on, how do I want to phrase this? It shouldn't sound too much like something I've already heard before. The title track on my last EP, 20 Years, about being 20 and just, I don't know, it feels really big. Kind of the song itself, it's this kind of big almost. You got multiple sections. It's kind of got this prog rock influence with bands kind of like, who was I listening to kind of writing this? I don't know, honestly. There's kind of a lot going on, but definitely, like proggy, bands like Yes, Genesis, good shit right there. Those are some of my bigger influences. So let's say I'm like at an instrument. Let's say I'm downstairs in like one of the practice rooms downstairs. Let's say I'm on a piano. I just hit a note or something. Maybe all right, well, I try to play a chord, play another chord, figure out what works, make sure it doesn't sound like something I've already released, because occasionally that happens. And then sometimes I just, I kind of get going. I'm a very chord-based writer. I typically record and work alone, but maybe I can work with, be a little bit more collaborative. A lot of other people in my major, people in other projects like Sweet Pill, Transfer Post, Corporate Dreamboat, stuff like that. by the end of the summer. And this morning I was thinking about the songs I'd written for it, and I realized I am accidentally writing a concept album. The album is called Each Other and Ourselves. It's a title track. It's going to be like 13 minutes long. Good stuff. And I realized that the other songs on it kind of have a similar connection. I think the most important people in your life should be ideally each other and ourselves. And I noticed most of the songs are about the one I have planned to end the album's a bit. It's almost kind of a novelty track, but I figured it's too fun to leave off the album. Buy my music. And, I don't know, I guess if you, work at whatever pace you feel is comfortable, really. Some people, I know people here who have released, I know they've been writing songs for a while, they've released nothing. And then there's me who puts out a new thing every week, it feels like.